1. Bias in the criminal justice system. 2. Bias in healthcare. 3. Bias in recruitment. 4. Bias in financial services. 5. Bias in facial recognition systems. 6. Bias in pricing. 1. Bias in criminal justice. United States courts use the Correctional Offender Management Profiling for Alternative Sanctions (COMPASS) tool to assess defendants' recidivism risk. A study by ProPublica revealed that the tool's algorithm might have classified white and black defendants differently. For example, in the risk assessment, black defendants were twice as likely as white defendants to be misclassified as being a higher risk of violent recidivism. The company that created the tool disputes this analysis, however, it does not disclose the methods used to arrive at risk scores. 2. Bias in predictive policing. Researchers built their own predictive policing algorithm trained on victim report data from Bogotá, Colombia. When they compared the model's predictions with actual crime datasets, they found major errors. For example, it predicted 20% more high crime locations than reality in districts with a high volume of reports. But this reflected a social bias. Black people are more likely to be reported for a crime than white people. 3. Bias in healthcare. In healthcare, underrepresentation of minority groups in data can skew predictive AI algorithms. For example, computer-aided diagnosis (CAD) systems have been found to return lower accuracy results for black patients than white patients. 4. Bias in recruitment. Amazon abandoned an AI recruiting tool after discovering it systematically discriminated against female job applicants. Developers trained the hiring algorithm using resumes from past hires, who were predominantly male. As a result, the algorithm unfairly favored keywords and characteristics found in men's resumes. 5. Bias in financial services. Bias within financial services can have severe consequences for people's livelihoods, as historical data can contain demographic biases affecting creditworthiness, loan approvals and more. For example, a study from the University of California, Berkeley showed that an AI system for mortgages routinely charged minority borrowers higher rates for the same loans when compared to white borrowers. 6. Bias in image generation. Academic researchers found gender bias in the AI image generator Midjourney. During the analysis of over 100 generated images, they also found instances of racial, class and age bias in the results. For example, when asked to create images of people in specialized professions, it showed both younger and older people, but the older people were always men, reinforcing gender bias regarding women in the workplace. 7. Bias in facial recognition systems. Research from MIT found that some general-purpose commercial facial recognition systems